This is the history of coffee, brought to you by the Luminous, almost daily podcast courtesy of the Luminous channel, by Trixie and Ahmed. I am Milos. Why was the Java bean so worried? Because it said it had a latte problems at home. So let's start with the Romans. Shockingly, they didn't have coffee. That's right. Julius Caesar conquered Gaul, but couldn't conquer a single espresso shot. Romans relied on wine, watered-down vinegar, and mysterious herbal teas. Mornings were rough. Senators probably debated for 8 hours just to stay awake. Nero may have fiddled while Rome burned because he needed a cappuccino and no one invented it yet. Then comes our mysterious Ethiopian origin story, which probably didn't happen exactly like this. Legend has it a goat herder named Caldi noticed his goats dancing after munching red berries from a strange shrub. Instead of assuming demonic possession, Caldi had a smart idea: eat the berries himself. Result: goat-level energy. What do you call a sad cup of coffee? A depresso. From here, the berries made their way to monks, who realized coffee helped them stay up all night to chant and avoid accidentally falling asleep. On God. Nice work, Satan. By the 15th century, the Arab world had figured out how to roast and brew coffee beans. Yemen became the Starbucks of the medieval Islamic world. Coffee houses called kahvekhane sprouted everywhere. These were the OG co-working spaces. Scholars, poets, gossipers, and chess players all gathered, sipping dark brews while debating philosophy or plotting revolutions. Naturally, some authorities panicked. People are talking too much and thinking too hard. So they tried banning coffee. It didn't work. People were addicted to ideas and caffeine. It was too late. Why did the coffee file a police report? It got mugged. Coffee reached Europe via Venetian traders. At first, Europeans were suspicious. Is this Satan's drink? The Pope tried it and basically said, "Nah, this slaps. Bless it." Thus approved by God's representative on earth. Coffee conquered Europe. Coffee houses in England and France became penny universities, where you paid a penny to get a coffee and hear the latest gossip, political rants, and conspiracy theories. Twitter before Twitter. Fun. Fact: the French Revolution may have been sparked in a coffee house. So did bad poetry and excessive mustache twirling. Europeans wanted more coffee, much more. So colonial powers spread coffee cultivation to tropical colonies, Java, Brazil, the Caribbean. Unfortunately, this came with slavery, exploitation, and environmental destruction. This part of coffee's history is not funny but important. Behind every bean was a back-breaking system built on injustice. That double shot of espresso had a bitter backstory. Americans initially sipped tea like the civilized Brits until 1773. When colonists tossed tea into Boston Harbor and basically said, "No taxation without caffeination," coffee became a patriotic beverage. By the Civil War, it was a soldier's lifeline. During World War II, U.S. troops nicknamed it a cup of Joe, possibly because the Navy Secretary Josephus Daniels banned alcohol, leaving coffee the strongest legal drug on board. In 1901, a Japanese chemist invented instant coffee. Humanity rejoiced, then tasted it and said, "Well, it's convenient." Then came percolators Mr. Coffee machines, and that one office pot that's been simmering since 1978. Meanwhile, Italy gifted us espresso, cappuccino, and that sacred elixir called macchiato, while America gave us the 64-ounce gas station coffee that can power a small vehicle. In 1971, Starbucks opened in Seattle. It sold beans. People said, "Neat. How did the hipster burn his tongue?" He drank his coffee before it was cool. Then in the 90s, it started selling lifestyles. Now, you could sip a venti sugar-free hazelnut soy upside-down macchiato with a whisper of cinnamon while writing a screenplay no one asked for. Coffee became an identity, a performance, a calling. Baristas became modern-day alchemists with facial piercings. It's the 2020s. Coffee is now part of Gen Z's bloodstream, but it has to be aesthetic. A hot black coffee, that's for old people and existential crises. Gen Z drinks iced lattes with oat milk and a dash of vanilla, served in glass jars with biodegradable straws. Filmed for TikTok with lo-fi music in the background. There are debates about bean origin, grind size, brew ratios, and whether almond milk is a hate crime against coffee. Coffee shops are now Instagram museums. Your latte art must be emotionally expressive. Bonus points if it contains anxiety and climate change guilt. And what's next? Neuro-stimulant coffee? Lab-grown espresso beans? AI baristas who remember your existential dread order? Who knows? How does an IT guy drink coffee? He installs Java. But one thing's clear. From ancient gold raves to oat milk in a mason jar, coffee has been with us through religion, revolution, and really bad Mondays. It's the fuel of empires and the bomb for burnout. And no matter what form it takes next, we'll be there caffeinated, jittery, and slightly pretentious, ready for another cup. Cheers, bean lovers. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun facts.